confess, Father, I confess, 'cause I've been living wrong.
Hey yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy TUSKO to the day, Mr. Flow So Good, Mr. Keep Up on my what. And I'm back with you guys with yet another video. Man, for those of you guys that are new to our channel, you can feel free to click that red button and subscribe. And I'm thankful to all our loyal subscribers. And you guys can also go follow me on Twitter and on Instagram, man, because these numbers are not adding up, okay? We're getting like 700 subscribers on YouTube per month. And when you look at the other platforms, man, it's not reflecting that. It's gotta reflect. It's gotta reflect. It has to reflect on Instagram. It has to reflect on Twitter. It has to reflect on Facebook. So you guys do the right thing, man. So today, man, we're talking about an interesting topic. We're talking about the man that, you know, lately seems to always be making, you know, whatever I'm putting out. Areece, man, who you guys have just been telling me, yo, Areece might have taken some jabs at some artists on the song Pick You Up on Riky Rick's recent EP that he dropped, I think, last week. People have been alleging that he took some shots at Kid Tini on this song. So, you know, Tusco had to come out, analyze it, and let's see if, man, he was really firing those jabs at him. He actually came out on the song, and this is what he said. He said, man, fuck what's out now. It's just hot now because I ain't dropped yet. What's coming next is really something else. Name dropping on me for a little recognition, but it didn't help. So it started and I'm headhunted by promoters. You ain't even getting mail. Funny thing about this whole shit, making Paradise was a living hell. I don't even have a clue about how my album did, but I know I'm doing well. Black and white channel, fans from across the ocean looking like a killer whale. Went from a coach player to a bench sitter. You ain't even on the field. Heard you coming with a follow-up, but the show's over for you on the real. We don't follow y'all, y'all follow us anyway, so I couldn't tell. Now the obvious question after listening to these lyrics is, was Areece firing some jabs at a specific artist? And more specifically, was he firing them at Kid Tini? And you know, we can go into a breakdown of it a little bit. So he started off by saying effort's out now, it's just hot because he hasn't dropped yet. You know, and he speaks about the fact that this person was name dropping, you know, for a little recognition, but it didn't help them. And if we try to associate that with Kid Tini, we do remember Kid Tini on his first song under Signing with Ambitious, where he came out and said, I could never tie with Areece like the deuce screw cricket. And you know, he continued to say, baby boy, if you ain't shook, you should be. So that line does stick a little bit. We could say that, you know, possibly was talking about him. You know, he continues to say, you know, tour started, I'm headhunted by promoters, you're not even getting mail. You know, Kid Tini, after dropping that song, given the fact that he did fire a jab at Areece, you know, it should have given him a lot of buzz. But, you know, the buzz that probably was supposed to get, it didn't get. So technically, this line can also apply to him, okay? It can also apply to him to say that, you know, he's not getting mail. So basically, he's not getting booked that much. He doesn't look like he's getting booked that much at this point. I don't think he's getting booked as much as Areece, at least. So, and Areece is getting booked. So possibly that line, you know, was also directed at him. He continues, you know, on some other lines, and he says, funny thing about this whole ish, you know, making Paradise was a living hell. It's interesting that, you know, we're speculating that, you know, this line is directed at Kid Tini, and he draws us, maybe he's drawing us to that attention. I'm not saying he is, but he's possibly drawing us to the attention that, you know, this is associated with Ambitious, when he says that, you know, making Paradise was a living hell. So, you know, possibly he's talking about the fact that, you know, making the album that he made with Ambitious was very difficult. And, you know, it's very funny that maybe they're putting him up against Kid Tini at this point. Just, you know, trying to see if really he was firing a jab at Kid Tini. And he continues to say, I don't even have a clue about how the album did, but I know I'm doing well. Well, yeah, that's got nothing to do with anything. He continues to say, black and white channel, vans across the ocean looking like a killer whale, went from coach player to bench sitter, you ain't even on the field. There's a line like this on, you know, the song that Kid Tini released after Shoe Fit on, you know, one of Drake's beats. There's a line like this where he talks about, you know, he's calling the shots, he's the coach or whatever. So, you know, it could be directed at him. I'm not necessarily saying it is. It's a bit vague. So it says, went from coach player to bench sitter, you ain't even on the field. So yeah, we could associate it with Kid Tini, but I'm gonna let it slide and say maybe not. It continued to say, heard you coming with a follow-up, but the show is over on the real. We don't follow y'all follow us anyway, so I couldn't tell. We could also associate this with Kid Tini. You know, the follow-up that came with after that song that he released, New School Bully, the follow-up that came after that with Amanda Black didn't stick that much. I think right now he has another joint called Imali. It's not really sticking. So, you know, I can get why people were listening to these lyrics and actually saying that, yo, this was directed at Kid Tini. I totally understand that. Just reading them and trying to analyze them, I can associate them with, you know, maybe Areece was taking jabs at Kid Tini, and the most likely target, that if these were jabs, you know, the most likely target was Kid Tini. But I cannot say 100% I'm sure that this was directed at Kid Tini. And the simple reason is, you know, he's a bit vague. And we don't know Areece to be a vague guy when it comes down to firing shots. Like when he was taking jabs at Nasty C, he was very direct, you know, on who he's taking jabs at. So, you know, given that fact, I will take, you know, the fact that I do think it's a shot at Kid Tini, but I will take it with a bit of a grain of salt and say that, you know, maybe not, because it's not as direct, it's a bit vague. But yeah, you guys might be right. It might be a jab at Kid Tini. But you guys leave me a comment in the comment section letting me know what you think. Do you guys think that, you know, these lyrics are a jab at Kid Tini? Was Areece taking a jab at Kid Tini? And if not, man, leave me a comment also letting me know why you say that. And definitely subscribe, man. Now wait, Emma Billy. I know you wanna go, but click that red button and subscribe and put some respect on a younger name, man.